We met back at the Ross County Commissioners on Monday.
Yes.
But tell us who you are and what your philosophy here is.
Okay, my name is Cindy Stevens, and I'm the president of the Caboose Maintenance and Restoration Fund Incorporated, and
I'm Janet Griffith, and I'm vice president of the same organization.
And Janet, you've been a big proponent of Yoctangi Park, which we're on the edge of.
We have, Gary and I both, and we started in 2002 to save the Cabooses by giving money, and Gary was on the original board of trustees and also on the incorporation papers. So we were a very vital part of getting these Cabooses going.
So what are the Cabooses about?
okay. Our cabooses, we have two cabooses. One is from 1975,
And that's the one we're in
and that's
here.
the one we're here, and it's the steel exterior. And then the other one, which is the one we're working on so hard right now, is from 1923. 1927, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And it is all wood exterior. And our cabooses do not move. So we've had a lot of weather that go over them, and it's very costly to renovate and have them done to the original character of the property. And so we were really concerned. So Janet contacted me, and I kind of came on board to become this person that would speak and talk about the caboose. My father was a very avid caboose man. He worked in here, would have probably stayed in here for days if we had let him. But our main idea is to let people realize that the B&O Railroad was a huge part of this community. It was over 1,100 employers at one time, probably early on, prior to the Meade actually. And then the gentleman that started the Meade did come on a train to Ross County, and they did not serve lunch on the train, so he got off to have lunch that day, found a small paper mill, and he bought the paper mill. So that's how the Meade gentleman came here on a train. So I mean, train has such a history here, and most people don't realize that, but the artifacts that are here in the train are from families here in Ross County. They have donated dishes, they've donated lanterns, they've donated record books, and
All authentic to that era, which is...
And so this serves as a mini museum
Yes.
of the B&O and railroading in Chillicothe and
Yes.
Ross County.
yes, and I think, you know, most people have for years thought we were just two cabooses sitting here, but we actually are very informative inside. We have volunteers that help us, and like I said, hours are Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 4 and noon to 4 on Sunday. And most generally we're covered, but we are volunteers, and sometimes, you know, if we're closed during those times, it's something that we weren't able to get covered at that time. But we would like for everybody to come visit us.
And Janet, you were saying that this is opportunity to educate.
It's a good educational tool for the children growing up, because they don't even know, most of them, what a caboose is. And we're going to also try to get the schools involved there. We're going to do special tours. But we'd also like to get together with other small museums in the area that people don't even know they exist, and be a destination for the visitors that are coming in with the Hopewell Earthworks and also Adena and Tecumseh.
All our major attractions here.
Right.
So why were you speaking to the Ross County Commissioners on Monday?
Well, we are on a renovation project right now, and we are hoping that Ross County Commissioners and the City of Chillicothe will work together and assist us with refurbishing the wooden caboose. And currently our estimates are just about $50,000 just for the one caboose. It does require special roofing. Anybody could roof it, but to maintain the characteristics of it, originality, it has to be bent special. And so the renovation has to be done with the wood and the roof at the same time. So it's and it's quite costly to bring things back to where they used to be. And so we're working hard to raise money, and we wanted to talk to the commissioners and see if they would be interested. and they sounded like they were interested, didn't they, Janet?
Oh yes, very, very much so. They were very cooperative, and they said they'd get back with us. So I'm sure they will. So.
And so you're also talking with the city of Chillicothe Council.
We've talked to city council. I have had meetings with the mayor, and because actually the city owns these cabooses. The museum has just occupied it since 2002.
Well,
2001.
no, that was when we were saving them. I don't actually know. The history of it is that the Stevens, her in-laws, John and Donna, were the ones that did most of the organizing back then, and they were very good. So, and that's why Cindy's involved now, because she's her dad and because her in-laws, you know, so, but yeah, you're right there.
But
So
you're here
it's about
on city land between Yoctangi Park.
Yep.
You're on the old railroad spur that came down Riverside Avenue,
Right.
and you're right alongside
Right,
West
We're all
Water
right on
Street.
Paint Street.
near the corner
He's
of
got
Paint
Gary
Street.
out there saying hi. But no, we have a good time here. We enjoy seeing children. We enjoy having history discussions with parents and people that remember, well, my dad did this or my grandfather did that. They look at all of our pictures and say, oh, I wonder if one of my relatives is in there. And so we have a lot of fun things in here. We have a lot of interest from different people in different areas. And so if you're looking for a train excursion, you come see us. We know where a lot of them are.
Exactly it.
But you really want to come and see what
and
we
the best
have.
part of it is it's free.
Yes,
We
it's
have
free.
never charged. We only ask for donations.
We
So,
operate totally on
yeah.
donation. And so when COVID hit, we were empty for a couple years. And so that really makes it tough whenever you're trying to maintain and keep things in order. And so that's the reason it's the big push right now, is to get the renovation done so that we can continue to offer this education in Ross County.
And what's your timeline on the renovation? That's changed a little bit.
We would like to be done, we would have liked to have been done in July of this year, but that's not going to happen. But we do have a David Meade Massey grant for the painting,
$8,500.
$8,500. That's good through March of 24.
I think it has to be spent by March 1st, actually. We need the community's help.
But we really need
do.
to get those help, and we are a 501c3, and so we're excited to be able to bring this out to the community and say, help us save the, as the old saying goes, the little red caboose. But
Can we mention the donors? Could I mention the donors that have contributed large sums?
Sure.
We owe our thanks to the Eagles and also the VFW, because they contributed large sums to the caboose renovation. And I hope other organizations and even the downtown merchants, I hope they realize what a jewel we have and help us do this.
So, in closing, how can people learn more and maybe contribute to you?
like I said, stop in the caboose. Everybody's pretty well up to date on what we're doing. We have a GoFundMe page. We have a Vimo account. Everything is listed on the sign out in front. Or you can give us a call. My number is 740-701-1214, and we'll be happy to help you out.
And we do have wonderful brochures.
Yes.
New brochures.
Yes.
Yes, new ones that tell the
Full
new
color.
hours. They have the new pictures in it, and they also tell how to contribute. So stop in and get one of our brochures.
All right. So, Cindy Stevens
Yes.
and Janet Griffith.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.